my name is Joshua Blanco, and I'm here to tell you about AEC Chambers. The AEC Chambers, it stands for Automatic Exposure Control. It was created by Dr. Russell Morgan in 1942 to help reduce patient exposure. There are two types. There's the phototimers and there's the ionization chambers. First, we're going to go into the phototimers. As you can see here, as I draw out, this is the X-ray tube with the primary beam and the patient on the table. This one right here is the image plate. Underneath is the light paddles. Now, once the X-ray beam hits the light paddles, it goes from the X-ray photons from X-ray photons to electrical energy to go all to the exposure switch to stop the exposure from continuing to expose the patient. And now we're moving into the ionization chambers. These chambers are hollow shells filled with air that turns radiation, like X-ray photons, into electrical signals. Okay, and these are the configurations of how they look. They might be all squares, circles, or combination of the two. Now, what happens is when the X-ray photons pass through the patient and they go and hit the AEC chambers, they get ionized, and once they become this whole, like for instance, if I select these two, if these two become completely ionized, like so, once they become completely ionized, the exposure stops. That means that the exposure has reached its optimal level, and it cancels and terminates. Now, for the timing, it's the minimal time response time, and the shortest exposure time needed to produce termination of the X-ray beam is 1 millisecond. Okay, now going into the backup timer, it's a safety mechanism that has a max time of exposure of 150% of the original MAS, and when it reaches to the point of 600 MAS. As you can see here, the density control, this is as you select the AEC chamber, you can select the density control of said AEC chamber. Obviously 0 will be the neutral, and as you go up, it goes in percentages of 25% to 50 to 100 to 75 to 100, and also in the inverse, it goes from negative. It goes negatively 25, 50, 75, and 100. Thank you.